Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about all the different gear that I use. So we're going to just start off right at the beginning and get right into it. So first of all, I'm going to talk about cameras. Now I'm actually recording this with my DSLR and that's my main camera. I use that for making all of my short films and just nicer videos that I want, I can actually sit down and set it up and use it. I don't really take it on the go too much just because it's big and bulky. I use that for either my point and shoot or my smartphone. This camera is a Canon EOS Rebel T5i with just the kit lens on it. I don't have anything special for it yet. But then I also use my point and shoot camera for on the go, and that is also a Canon. It's the SX710. That's a really nice camera because it's nice and small. It can fit in my pocket or in bags. I also have a video about that camera, about me using it for a whole year, and so I will link that below. It's a very nice little camera. And the other camera I use on the go is obviously just a smartphone. It's an iPhone 7. It's nice, it does what it needs to do, and it actually takes really good quality pictures, so I like it for that. And also when I either forgot my camera or it ran out of batteries, I can easily just whip this out, or if I want to be more discreet about filming, this is pretty easy. The last camera I use is a GoPro. Now I use the GoPro just for action shots and underwater things. So whenever I go on vacation, I always bring my GoPro just because you never know when you're gonna need it for like hiking or swimming or anything like that. So it's a really fun camera to use. Now moving on to what I edit with. I either use iMovie if I'm just shooting a really quick video and I just want to edit it real fast. I don't have a lot of transitions or effects or things I want to use on it. But if I want to make something a little more better quality, I use Final Cut Pro 10. And I use that for most of my videos just because I want to get better at using it so I can eventually just use it for all my videos because I am kind of new at it. I used iMovie for a while there and now I'm in the middle of transitioning to Final Cut Pro. It's pretty easy to get the hang of because it's so similar to iMovie. So those are the two editors I use. Now going on to just other things that I use to film with, just accessories and things like that. I have two different tripods. I use my bendy little tripod. It's really nice because it can cling to things. I can just wrap it around like a post or a fence and I can set up my camera that way. And it's also good for vlogging. You can just do like the typical Casey Neistat vlogging type thing. And I also have my more sturdy tripod. It's really cheap and I'm trying to save up to buy a nicer tripod, but it does what it needs to do. It has broken a couple times, but it's okay. I hot glued it back together. And I'm actually using that one to film right now because it's nice for, face-to-face type talking if I have a steady ground to set it up on, and the height can easily be adjusted to what I need it to. And it's just a simple Vivitar, like $12 one I got on eBay, I'm pretty sure. And I carry all my gear around in a Manfrotto DSLR Essential Gear backpack, and I actually have a video about that coming out fairly soon, so you can check that out in the near future. And so far it's a really nice backpack, it can carry all my cameras and all of my accessories in it without running out of room, and my laptop because I like to carry around my laptop with me most of the time, so it's got a space for that and it's a really nice backpack. And speaking of my laptop, what I use is a MacBook Pro 2016 with a touch bar. I got it refurbished actually, so I also have a video about that I can link below. I actually have videos about lots of my gear, so go ahead and check the description if you want more information about like all of my stuff. And yeah, I do all my editing on my MacBook Pro, and I also store a lot of files on there, so I use that a lot. But it's a very nice laptop. I also use a little time-lapse tripod mount. And I use this obviously just to shoot time lapses. It shoots 360 degrees in an hour, so if I just want, half an hour, it'll just do 180 degrees, something like that. And it's really nice. You can just mount it to any tripod, stick your camera on top of it, turn on your camera, let it run, and it'll just shoot the time lapse for you. So it's a nice little thing to have. I also have a video about how I shoot time lapses, so check that out too. And the last thing I actually use is some lights, and they're not actually with me right now. They're down at my dorm in Chicago, so enjoy the stock footage of them. I don't use them as often, but they're nice to have just in case I need them. And I think they're by the company Light Studio, if I'm not mistaken. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the things I just talked about, I have links to them all below. It's under the gear I use section of the description, and I have plenty of tech videos like this, so if you're interested, why not consider subscribing? And I will also link the playlist at the end of this video if you want to check that out. So thank you for watching.